Hello Vikings, today I want to show you a build that I've been working on. I am calling it the Old Hunter's Lodge, and it's pretty cozy. I'll show you the detailing on the base and what I'm going for, kind of vibes wise and everything like that. So we'll get started on the outside of the Old Hunter's Lodge, and we have a nice little bonfire area for hunters to gather. You know, if you're playing with your friends, and you guys can sit next to the bonfire, and it's kind of got like a hunter trapper vibe to it. We got, you know, a rack here to hang skins to dry out, and we got like a bear trap and stuff. Then if we walk around the outside over here, we have a nice area to pick up a bow, and you can shoot at targets to practice your aiming and stuff like that, which I think is a pretty cool add-on. And then if it's nighttime and stuff, we can use this fire and keep it going so you can keep shooting out here and practice for the next morning's hunt. And then on the back side or on the right side of the house, we have this cool looking overhang, or this deck here, which these posts are handmade. They do take a while to make, but they add a lot of detail to the house. We have a place to store lumber and coal and stone underneath the deck so none of it gets wet. And then we come to the back here, we have like a little area you can sit by the fire. This fire's on the interior, but you can sit on the outside. This is something that I like to add to a lot of my builds just because it looks pretty cool. And you have a bow and Eikthyr trophy up there, and it's kind of hinted at, you know, oh, maybe this bow was used to kill Eikthyr, and now we're just showcasing both of them behind the house. You can see a bridge here connecting to the main watchtower. I'll show you that in a bit, but we'll go ahead and take a look more at the outside. Just the detailing on this base looks pretty sweet. We have another Eikthyr trophy in the front, and just the windows and the trim and everything like that just adds a lot of depth to the walls. Yeah, the walls took me a little bit to build. Let me know what you think about the design of the walls. It does kind of look like a little bit more could be added design wise, but I didn't really want to go too crazy. I kind of wanted to keep it a little more simple. Yeah, we can go ahead and take a look inside of the Old Hunter's Lodge. So we come inside. There's not a lot of interior decorating going on, but if you're playing with friends, we have plenty of room for storage, place to cook, and if you come over here, there's a table for your friends to get ready, maybe eat some deer stew and drink a tankard of mead. We got a little bone pile and another trap, and then we got a little deer head hanging up and some weapons and stuff like that. And if we go upstairs, we have some barrels along the post and some beds for everybody to sleep before the big day. And we got some trophies on the wall, kind of like, oh hey, this one's my bed, this one's your bed, you know, something like that. And we can come outside and take a look at the overlook on the main deck, which this area looks really pretty, kind of overlooking a big hill. The ocean's down there, and maybe later on you guys could build like a pier or something, or you know, there's just a lot of stuff that can happen to the landscape out here. But yeah, you can take a look down here and see people hanging out and having a good time by the bonfire. And a nice little detail I like to add too is if there's a chimney on the outside of the house, I kind of like to add on the upper level to where you can kind of see down into it. So I added this little archway to see into the fireplace. And finally, if we come out onto the bridge, you can see that the bridge actually has trophies on it from previous hunts. And then we can go across the bridge and go up the stairs to the tower. And this is just kind of a watchtower, you know, see what's going on around the world outside of the base. And I haven't really decided what to do in here yet. I don't know if I really want to add any beds, because that means I have to add some sort of heat source, but maybe I'll just put some storage up here for weapons, or maybe I'll make this the main crafting room. I know it's kind of small, but you could definitely fit like tier 1 crafting or something like that in here with just the regular wooden workbench. Yeah, and then if we take a look outside from the watchtower, you can kind of see the chimney has a lot of detail to it. Coming up, it kind of has a lot of depth. There's like 4 different layers of depth going on with the chimney on the back side of the house. And we can see the archery range and the bonfire from up here. Anyway, this is the old Hunter's Lodge. It's a build that I completed over this weekend and been working on it on the course of the last couple weeks or so. It's nothing crazy, just a nice little detailed lodge for, maybe some friends to play and do some cool stuff in the meadows. I think it's a pretty cool detailed build. I really enjoy the tower on this one. The tower took me a while to get done, and the roof of the tower is actually something that I'm pretty proud of. But yeah, let me know what you think of the build down in the comments. Tell me what you like about it, and if you want to see more Valheim builds, let me know. I mostly do this kind of stuff just to give you guys maybe some ideas of what you want to do for Valheim builds, and maybe just to give you a little bit of inspiration. But I also just like to show off some of the stuff that I get done. So anyway, I'm Bear of Curses, and I will see you next time.